Hello, this is Robin Sampson McCarthy with BibleJournalClasses.com. Today we're going to make this little booklet that'll go into our treasure journal. It's on the spiritual warfare, and we start with a little booklet on the left side and a waterfall on the right side. When you open the little booklet, there's a girl inside and some pockets for our tags. So let's get started. This is the journal base. There's a video on how to make this in the YouTube playlist. And then we're going to start with the Overcome booklet cover. And it has a little tab, so you're just going to use score tape or glue to put that on the left side of the page. I call these page kits. And I'm using the Distressed Ink Coral. I can link that below. So I'm going to speed this up. And as I put this together, let's talk about why Paul used the image of armor. In Ephesians 6, he reminds us that we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces. That means our real battles are not with people, but with things in our mind: fear, doubt, temptation, lies from the enemy. God gives us places of protection and truths from His Word that we can tuck into our hearts, just like the cards and the tags that we put into this journal, and we can pull them out when we need them. I added this little victory girl with her arms raised to remind us of the joy we have in Christ. She's not celebrating her own strength. She's celebrating God's victory. That's the posture of faith. Hands lifted, heart surrendered, knowing the battle belongs to the Lord. So you can put anything you want on these little pockets. I use the word victory. I put a flower on it later. And then you can see that this is a place for the tags. I also used one of the tags from lesson 1, I think it was, the taller tags. And now we're going to go to the waterfall cards. Each piece of the armor reminds us of something essential: the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit. And you're just going to glue down each tab and butt up the next one next to it and glue it down. With these pieces of armor, we stand strong, not in our own strength, but in God's strength. So continue layering the waterfall. When you're finished, you'll be able to flip through them like a waterfall. The waterfall has several layers, so the little pages spring up. So we're going to make a belly band to hold that down with a magnet. So what you do is cut out the little strip for the belly band, glue the top end. I use score tape. I used a couple strips of score tape to make sure it holds. Then you're going to put 2 flat craft magnets, one on the inside of the band end and the matching on the background page, which you can cover, I suggest, with just go hole punch something from copy paper that you have a pattern on to cover up the other end. And the sword goes on top of the belly band, reminding us God is our anchor. It cuts through the lies of the enemy and keeps us steady. And the belly band itself reminds us of the belt that the soldier fastens before he goes into battle. The band holds the armor in place. Here, the belly band, the belt of truth, literally secures the whole waterfall, reminding us God's truth is what keeps our spiritual armor steady. And that's our finished page for the Armor of God lesson. I hope as you flip through these pieces, you're reminded that every part of God's armor is already yours in Christ. Be encouraged. He's the one who fights the battles for us. His truth holds everything together. I'd love to hear what your thoughts about this lesson and the pages, so be sure to comment in the Facebook group or in the lesson itself. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.